What you do in the first few hours of your day can significantly help to lower your blood sugar levels and reduce insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is incredibly common, but it's one of the most overlooked health issues. And the problem is, it can lead to even more serious health issues like diabetes, PCOS, and several types of cancer. But reversing insulin resistance isn't about having more willpower to eat less sugar. It's just about doing things differently, especially in the first few hours of the day. Right now, 1 in 3 Americans are insulin resistant, and most of them don't even know it. It can sneak up on you and show up as stubborn belly fat, brain fog, low energy, or persistent bloating. These are all signs that your body's having a hard time with blood sugar. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 simple, science-backed morning habits that can not only reverse insulin resistance, but also lower inflammation and strengthen your immune system. 3 crucial factors for cancer prevention. First and foremost, the number one best thing you can do when you first wake up is to not eat right away. I know breakfast is supposed to be the most important meal of the day, but when you eat is just as important as what you eat. Intermittent fasting is one of the best ways to lower insulin resistance and kickstart something called autophagy. This is when your body starts recycling damaged cells, like precancerous cells, before they turn into cancer. So if you're wondering how long you have to delay eating breakfast in the morning, honestly, even the 16 to 8 fasting method can be quite effective. It's where you fast for 16 hours a day and have an 8-hour eating window. So let's say you finish eating dinner by 7 p.m. Instead of reaching for that piece of toast by 8 a.m. the next day, try putting it off until around 11 a.m. before you have your first meal. And if you find that too hard, just start slowly with a 14-hour fast until you get used to it, and then just keep extending your fasting window from there. It'll give your body a little extra time to do its magic with autophagy in the morning and help keep cancer away. Now, if you're thinking, I need my coffee in the morning, what can I have while I'm fasting? You can 100% have coffee or tea, but adding cream or sugar to it can break your fast, so you'll want to try to drink it black. Some people do add a bit of cream or unsweetened almond milk or some MCT oil like in a bulletproof coffee, and they still consider themselves fasting. Technically, it does break your fast a little when you add anything with calories, but honestly, you'll still get most of the benefits of fasting if the calories are minimal. Or even better than coffee is green tea. The EGCGs in green tea have been proven to improve insulin sensitivity, and they have some amazing anti-cancer properties too. Okay, let's move on to morning habit number 2 to reverse insulin resistance. Move your body even just a little. Seriously, just 10 minutes in the morning can improve your insulin sensitivity for the entire day. It's kind of like telling your muscles, okay, it's time to get going, so then they'll become more efficient at absorbing glucose when you do eat, and this helps your insulin levels stay more stable. You see, when you move, your muscles pull glucose out of your bloodstream independent of insulin. So the more you move your muscles, especially while you're fasting, the less insulin your body needs to manage your blood sugar. Now, if you're thinking, I barely have time to shower in the morning, let alone exercise, well, the good news is, even a 10-minute walk or a few body weight exercises can do the trick. This is Dr. Benjamin Bikman, and he wrote a book called Why We Get Sick. He explains that moving our muscles is one of the most powerful tools we have to lower our blood sugar without medication. So let's say you've been fasting for 16 hours, you got 10 minutes of movement in, but when it finally does come time to eat, this is really important. You want a breakfast that balances your blood sugar levels and not sends them on a roller coaster ride. This means avoiding anything sugary or high in carbs like cereal, pastries, muffins, or even granola bars. Any of these will make your blood sugar levels spike fast. So your body will have to pump out a ton of insulin to bring those blood sugar levels down, and what goes up fast comes crashing down fast, leaving you feeling lethargic and craving more carbs. So morning habit number 3 to reverse insulin resistance and lower our cancer risk is to eat a breakfast low in carbs and high in fat and protein instead. This can be some eggs with avocado and greens, maybe a smoothie with protein powder, spinach, and berries, or some chia seed pudding with cinnamon and almond butter. When you start your day with protein and healthy fat, your blood sugar rises slowly and steadily, so your insulin stays low and controlled. You'll feel full for longer because protein and fat trigger hormones like GLP-1 that tell your brain you're full, and those cravings for sugar and carbs later in the day drop dramatically. I put together a free reference sheet for you on the 11 best foods to eat to lower your insulin resistance, and you can download it using the first link in the description below. Alright, now let's talk about supplements. This is morning habit number 4. Now, you don't have to take supplements, especially if your diet is on point, but if you want to give yourself that extra edge to lower your insulin resistance, here are some of the top supplements I'd recommend. Number 1, berberine. It's like a natural version of metformin, the diabetes drug. It helps your body move glucose out of your bloodstream and into your cells more efficiently. So as you can imagine, it lowers your blood sugar and improves your insulin sensitivity. But because it's a natural supplement and not a fast-acting drug, it can take around 3 months of taking this supplement before you start to see the benefits of it. Next up, this one's more common, vitamin D. I always say if you're going to take any supplement at all, take vitamin D3. Not only does it help your body absorb more calcium to keep your bones strong, it's also crucial for your immune system and helps to prevent insulin resistance. So aim for at least 600 to 800 IU of vitamin D3 each day. Another really important one is magnesium. It's involved in over 300 different biochemical reactions in your body, including blood sugar regulation. And being low in magnesium is actually shockingly common, like around 75% of adults are deficient in it. So not only for insulin resistance, but also for cancer prevention, taking a magnesium supplement is not a bad idea. Plus, an added bonus is that magnesium helps you sleep better at night. Now, if you don't eat fish regularly, you may also benefit from a good quality omega-3 fish oil supplement. Basically, omega-3s lower inflammation in your body, and chronic inflammation is another major driver of insulin resistance. But if you're wondering what the heck inflammation even is, and how do you know if you have it, I'll link another video for you to watch next that explains exactly that. But speaking of lowering inflammation, another powerful supplement is curcumin. You may have heard of it because this is the active compound in turmeric. However, big red flag here, turmeric or curcumin supplements should not be taken with certain medications, especially blood thinners or diabetic medications. Curcumin is a potent anti-inflammatory that can affect them, but it's been studied and studied for its ability to lower inflammation, lower insulin resistance, and slow the growth of cancer cells. Okay, so let's recap quickly here. Habit number 1 was to delay how early you eat breakfast in the morning. Number 2 was to move your body for at least 10 minutes. Number 3 was to break your fast with something high in fat and protein and low in carbs. And number 4 was to further improve your metabolic health and lower your cancer risk with the 5 supplements we just went over. Now, habit number 5 is something interesting you may never have heard of, but if you can get outside while you're doing your morning exercise and catch some sunlight at the same time, you're utilizing one of the most powerful free health hacks on the planet. Getting some sunlight in the morning helps to reset your circadian rhythm. This is your body's natural internal clock that controls everything from your blood sugar to your hormones. So when you get bright natural light in your eyes in the morning, it signals your brain to say, hey, it's daytime, let's kickstart our metabolism and burn energy more efficiently. A study by the American Diabetes Association found that people with disrupted circadian rhythms, like let's say people that work night shift and sleep all day but they're up all night, were significantly more insulin resistant and had higher cortisol levels. You see, cortisol is a stress hormone, and if you have a lot of it in your system day in and day out, it can actually make your cells less resistant to insulin. But when you combine your morning exercise with some sunlight, you lower your cortisol levels naturally. And this creates the perfect environment for your cells to become less insulin resistant all throughout the day. These habits may seem small, but they really add up over time and really help your body fight back against all the things we want to prevent, like insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, and cancer. So let me know if your morning just became your new medicine, and don't forget to share this video with someone who may need it. I'm linking another one for you to watch next on intermittent fasting and autophagy, and I'll see you next week.